You the people gonna die? Like, oh, why? Why is here?
I got not hear a word you said.
DJ Khaled! Just the remix! All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. Whenever me and Khaled do the remix, everybody hands go up.
Dicks.
And they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there.
Welcome to the Forum Thread Podcast number 32. With us tonight, we've got Mr. Fusion.
Hello, everybody.
Nobot.
Howdy, people.
Tejan Lee.
Greetings.
Chaos Mana.
Hey.
Ray.
Hello.
And myself, Darkonedroid. And tonight, we were just now talking about making our own wiki. What do you think it should be called, guys?
The Wave Wub Wiki.
The wave.
That's the one I came up with. That's my favorite so far.
www.www.com.
No, I came up with that. Back off.
No, it's mine. I came up with it.
I think
that's already I thought it was
taken.
truly fucking terrible.
The truly fucking terrible wiki. I like that. TFT wiki.
The worst wiki
TFT wiki
of all time. These fuckers have no idea what they're doing.
What sort of topics would even go on there?
We don't have topics. Why?
Do we have running jokes yet?
No.
See?
Except Wave Wub's our only running joke.
No, we
and
have
no one
Wave
gets
Dry,
that but us.
We have Wave Wub. We have Wub Wave's hat.
Oh, yep, right, that one.
True.
We could do one that's we could do like a segment called the iOS Daily Journal, where you read off one of his journals and play some like
he
sad
doesn't
music
need
in
an
the background.
ego boost like that.
You play some of that sad music, and like the piano from the Incredible Hulk, the old '70s show in the background. You're reading off.
Please don't sing it.
Oh.
I'm getting a ton of feedback.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know. If Caleb was here again, then we can have the English porn running joke.
I hope it's not my microphone. My microphone has been sucking horribly.
I thought you were going to buy a new one. What happened to the Razor?
I haven't gotten paid yet.
Oh, that's right. You still haven't gotten paid from the new job yet.
Well, that ain't right.
Or the money that CarMax owes me. They still haven't paid me yet. I've been on the phone with the chick that's been taking care of it, and she's like, "Yeah, we're when I first called her, like,
we'll
I
get
don't
on
know.
that sort of thing.
Yeah, they're like, I don't know why we haven't started processing this yet. So I'm like, seriously?
What could have happened?
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks after I had already not been there, and they still hadn't tried to do anything. It's a good thing I called. And so they just now got back to me and said, okay, it looks like you're going to be paid on the 15th. I'm like, great, that's when I get paid for my first paycheck for the new job. So it's like, yeah, I'm out of money right now, but when I get money, it's going to be a whole lot of money. So I'll get to finally replenish my poor savings account, the poor thing.
Oh, man. So, you know what?
Did I tell you what... sorry.
No, go ahead.
Did I tell you what type of headset I'm planning on getting, though?
One that doesn't sound like you're a robot?
Doesn't sound like ass, yeah. I looked it up again, make sure they still make it, because I just fell in love with it when I saw it at the store last time. And the last time I was at Best Buy, they didn't have it there, so I might have to order it online. It's the Razer Black Shark.
Oh,
and it's got a detachable boom microphone. It's like this.
Detachable.
What? That's awesome.
A detachable boom? What?
Why would you need that?
Well, it's not really a...
I don't understand what we're talking about.
It's not really a boom mic like you would do for recording audio for a TV show.
That's that's also called a shotgun mic.
I thought it said on the box that it was a boom mic. It's flexible, and it's got like 2 different joints in it, and you can detach it, move it out of the way, and do whatever you want with it. And it's got really cushy foam over the ears. It's really pretty to look at.
It looks actually very wicked. I'm looking at it right now.
You're looking at it? Yeah, it's sexy, isn't it?
The best feature is it doesn't squeak.
It will not stick.
No, because it's going to be hardwired in. That's why.
Yeah, it will be wired, and I can sacrifice having a wire running across the room because this shit is ridiculous. Logitech has failed me for the last time.
You have failed me for the last time.
When I get this new headset, I'm going to take this one, out into the parking lot, and I'm going to drop a cement brick on it and say, I'm done with you. And
You better
We are
record that.
through.
Yeah, that is definitely YouTube worthy right there.
No, do it when you're drunk, so that we can just do it. A drunk on dry adventures.
Drunk or Dry destroys his old headphones.
There you
and
go.
then we can have.
No, you're
then we
so
can
drunk you
eulogize
mix up
it.
your old headphones with your new headphones.
Yeah, just record a bulk, and I'll do it all Office Space style, where right when you're about to throw it, I start playing the Ghetto Boys, and you start beating the shit out of it.
I'm gonna do this now. I've only just now started drinking, so I will remember this, and I am gonna do this.
Okay. I'm game for that. Just record as much of it as you can. So that's all we ask.
Then someone can animate it.
I think I can manage that.
Oh man, I could do some wipes, some transitions. It'll be pretty badass. So
Somehow do an Easter egg, like spot Ken's hand or something will be in one of the shots.
Well, he'll be the one that has to
God.
record it.
yeah, Ken will have to be the cameraman. So
I'll go over there. I'll record.
He was cooking up a storm when I got home, and I'm like, babe, we've got the podcast in half an hour. He's like, oh crap. He was banging around pots and pans like crazy up until like literally 5 minutes before I got on here. He's off in the guest bedroom / office right now with his plate of food. It smells delicious.
FYI, Chaos, we are. Chaos is the one is the problem today. He just got kicked off, which means Twitch is down for the next couple of seconds.
Oh, god damn it!
God
I'm
damn
opening my
it.
Twitch.
Please be
Stream.
patient. They'll be there. They'll be back. They'll be there when we come back. So.
Stream.
But we can just keep on talking.
Emergency stream.
Are you trying to stream it?
Yes.
And no buts. Put us back online. Okay.
I got a commercial.
Emergency stream.
No podcast is complete without some sort of technical difficulty.
Wait, are we making money on this commercial right now?
No.
Sorry,
Oh,
but
bullshit.
We could be.
That's bullshit.
Possible.
I'm sure some sort of big
Good
wig
gosh,
could use
guys.
a hand job.
We can monetize this.
Oh wow.
Okay, so
I thought we lost all our viewers.
it's okay. They'll jump back
Well,
on.
that's what happens when you go offline. The people that are online tend to be like, "Huh, what happened? I'm gonna go do something else."
My
Well,
attention's
those guys are
wow.
assholes.
5-second lapse.
Okay, so this weekend, I was a part of a little event. I don't know if you heard of it or not. Extra Life.
I hadn't heard of it.
Yes, I've heard that
Yes.
went smashingly.
It
I
did.
do-
Rooster Teeth
I do pay
doubled the
attention to
amount
your
of
Facebook,
money
so
they
I
were
know a lot
hoping to
about it.
make.
Yeah, I know. I promoted the shit out of it, and I was.
I think they made
There
a few
we are.
bucks.
They made a few. Nationally, up until today, the tally is at $3.85 million.
Holy shit!
With
That's really good.
Well, and I don't know if you guys heard about this, but well, let me just preface. I drove to Austin from Houston on Saturday, and I was part of Grady on the website. He is CEO of Rooster Teeth SideQuest, which is like a community-based group.
Isn't it like Suburban
wait, no.
0003 or whatever? it is?
Yes, and he was
Join
hosting a SideQuest, event, basically a playing party where people that wanted to come show up and play for the 24 or 25
Thank
hours,
you.
which I did. And of the 25, I managed to squeeze in 20 hours of gameplay. Thank you very much. But the event was great. Caleb actually showed up to our event and hung out with us for a couple hours. Played some Grand Theft Auto.
Which
I
Grand
just
Theft
can't
Auto?
get enough of the TFT guys.
I know he couldn't. We played Grand
That's
Theft Auto 5 online. We actually played with a group called Controllers for a Cause, which were I'm sorry off the top of my head, ladies. The ladies of Rooster Teeth, and I'm forgetting the second group. I apologize if any of you
How
listen
dare
to this.
you!
You're gonna get mad at me and beat me to death. I understand, but
Send
anyway,
all your hate mail to the new Twitter account.
yes.
We need to justify its existence. Hint, hint.
Let's
hint,
throw all
hint.
that out there. Facebook.com/the forum thread. Twitter. What the handle is at the forum thread, or is it at the forum thread?
It's the forum thread.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, that wasn't already
Yeah.
taken?
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Whoa!
I was just as shocked as you were. I mean, everyone is just vying to get, have the forum thread handle, right?
Mm-hmm.
We were just lucky enough to nab it. I tried to put podcast in there, but it cut me off at like "puh," so it would have been the forum
Well,
thread.
we could have
puh.
been
I
Paw.
think you should have stuck with puh.
The forum thread. Puh.
Forum thread. But so anyway, and Caleb showed up for a few hours. We played a couple of matches with the girls of controllers for a cause. What else happened? I don't know if you guys happened to hear, but there were some assholes out there that decided to DDoS the Extra Life site 4 different times throughout the event. So
the fuck is wrong with people?
Some people just want to watch the world burn, my friend. That's plain and simple. But
it might be the fact that I haven't really had dinner yet, but I'm like imagining like talking about watching the world burn and like finding those fuckers and like roasting them on a stick and having barbecue.
Exactly.
I'm thinking about food, wanting to
sounds
burn.
really hungry. It sounds really good to me right about now.
But,
cannibalism sounds good to Dark.
Dude, you're a fucking cannibal.
I might have cannibalistic tendencies. Don't judge me.
So we
Judgment and sowing.
Despite all that, we were able to raise, like I said, $3.8 million. The Rooster Teeth cast and crew whipped so much ass, man. They brought in just donations alone $180,000. Plus,
didn't they like double the amount that they were hoping to make?
Yes,
yeah, I wasn't sure how they did that.
But here's the other crazy thing. On top of that, they had the X-Men style Achievement Hunter posters on sale throughout. They sold 15,000 of those posters alone.
Well, I saw those. Those were actually pretty. Those are pretty badass.
Yeah, they are very badass.
I thought they were just literally any $10 donation and it goes to that total. I didn't know it was like a completely separate total.
It was a completely separate total, and the great thing is that when I think either the first or second time the site Extra Life site went down with the DDoS, Extra Life actually the big book boss, I forget his name, he actually emailed Jack and told him, we're referring everybody as we can that's that's doing their broadcast to tell them to go to your site and buy the poster while we're getting the site back up. So they saw a surge in sales because people were being directed over there by Extra Life themselves to buy the poster because people couldn't go to the website and make donations. So
talk about a silver lining. That's pretty good.
So, but I mean, all that aside, you're looking at possibly, I'm just throwing it out there. I don't even know how much the posters were going for, but let's just say they went for $10. I mean,
this data is unconfirmed.
That's exactly what they were going for.
I mean, you've essentially received over $300 in donations that are going to Extra Life. Rooster Teeth kicked so much ass this year. They did. They really did. And the community did. Community combined, SideQuest and all the other groups combined, I'm gonna say close to $14,000 or $15,000 in donations. So,
this is one of those things that really makes you feel good. With how often everybody bitches about how laggy the site is and the poorly poorly executed incremental updates that they do sometimes.
Yes.
It's like when you hear news like this, it totally makes the headache worthwhile. And hopefully they'll get around to fixing the headaches eventually, one day, maybe in the far distant future. But until then, this is really good news. This really makes me feel good that we were able to, as a community, do something of this magnitude. It makes you really feel good.
I agree. I mean,
I was sad I didn't really get to watch a lot of it. I only got to watch like an hour of it.
It was hilarious.
It was what'd you say, Ray?
Oh, it was hilarious. Michael shaved his head, ate 12 lava cakes, and it was just insanity.
How much did you watch?
Lava cake.
You've never had those Domino's lava cakes?
No, I don't eat at restaurants very
often.
often.
I don't know how he's not dead.
How could you, Doc?
Because it's poison to me. You know this.
Actually, DW Catchy on the website did bring this up. Because of the DDoS issues they were having over the weekend, Extra Life is doing a bonus playtime this weekend. So if there's people that are still interested in donating that weren't able to because the site was down, extralife.org. I'm so bad right now. Extra-life.org. You can make donations this weekend. A lot of people they're still taking registrations. Apparently, I've been seeing tweets throughout the day that people are registering for this weekend to play. So, man, they're
awesome.
They're gonna break 4 million after this weekend, which is amazing because last year it was 2.3 million was what they brought in. So, to double that, in the next year, that's awesome. Really,
it's fantastic.
Yeah,
because we have the power. We really do.
But
what is the too spooky thing?
Yeah, what's up with that?
Miles.
Too spooky for my shirt.
They were going to play a bunch of horror games, which they didn't actually really get to during the podcast.
Bunch of horror games.
Horror.
Now that sounds a lot of fun.
Yeah, I like
a
horror
line that
games.
has been
Horror
out
games are the best games.
for over 12 hours.
Facebook is constantly bombarding me with these little advertisements for like
Horror
the
games?
most popular adult game, and it's got some scantily clad woman, and I'm like, bitch, I'm gay. Give me a scantily clad man in like a G-string or something, and then
Wait,
I
you
might
know
be
what?
interested then.
That aggregates because whatever it is you're posting on Facebook. So what are you talking about on Facebook?
Mm.
I'm trying to get this person to
I think
stop
I'm gonna add
messaging
you on
me.
Facebook now, Dark.
Are you saying I need to talk about more gay things so that the advertisements reflect what I talk about?
Yeah, man, you're
Oh my god,
guinea pig, guinea
Facebook
pig.
thinks I'm straight. This is a horrible.
Is this a crime now?
I think I'm gonna suffer a little bit of identity crisis now. How could you, Facebook? How could you?
No. Facebook is trying to. It's like subtly hinting at you.
Facebook
It's
is
not gonna
trying
work,
to. It's
Facebook.
trying to status update the gay out of you. That's what it's trying to do.
Well, in Facebook's defense, it does send me a lot of advertisements for like men's underwear. And
Well, that's because you're a
Wouldn't they
guy.
send that to anyone?
Because you are a guy.
That's because you're a
You
guy.
presumably wear underwear.
Yeah.
No, but these aren't like normal underwear. These are like real skimpy underwear. Like they're the gay underwear.
The gay underwear.
Yeah.
Man,
I know this
Bob?
is just. I'm just now starting to notice this because like with my home PC, I have all that stuff blocked. But when I log on when I'm at work, it's like, oh, there's advertisements. I haven't changed Firefox to block those types of things. So it's like, what's this shit on the side? It's not supposed to be here. And then I realize, oh yeah, that's how Facebook makes its money now. Okay.
Adblock doesn't pick that up.
Nope.
It did. Well, no, I don't remember what.
No, a lot of it's broadcast through your feeds now, in Facebook.
Oh no.
Yeah.
But
So
my computer here does block that. I don't remember what I have blocking it right now though.
You know what we should use as an advertisement?
Coming from you, it's probably a bad idea. So no.
No. That one movie that you said you were a part of, or video, or whatever.
Absolutely positive.
What?
What video?
what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I remember old stories from me when me, Dark, and Webwave would just talk. It was just
The
us
only
three.
movie that I was in was a independent short film called Absolutely Positive that was to raise awareness of HIV, and I answered a door in a Santa hat and nothing else.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Alrighty then.
So will you be posting pics in the link though?
I never got any pictures from that. Like, I'm friends with the director, and I'm like, I want
David,
photos
why do you
from
want
it.
this?
Because we actually had glamour shots done on site
gosh.
where I had the same over. I'm posing with the main character of the thing, and I have not seen that photo. But I know these photos were taken. But I haven't seen them yet. But there is photographic evidence somewhere.
What
David,
Mr.
why do you
Bleep
wanna
Bloop
see
is
him die?
trying to say is that I don't know.
I've given up trying to figure out what it is Nobod tries to say. He just stick to the whole making music thing. You're much better that way.
Dubstep.
Nobody makes music.
That's why I make dubstep.
Well,
Well, you can't understand what I'm
He
saying
makes
anyway.
noise to a beat, dubstep, shrieking machine noises, that type of thing.
You make noises.
Speaking of things that are annoying, has anybody seen
thanks.
That video? You're welcome. Deepest.
Your
depths of my
headphone
heart.
is really having a fit today, Dark.
Yeah, it's pissed off.
Play with the input.
It knew I was talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
How about now? Is it still making horrible noises?
It's better.
It's better now.
Okay, I apologize, everybody. This will be like the second to the last podcast that you have to deal with this before I have that sexy new headset.
I'm probably gonna follow suit, and by Christmas I'll have a similar headset.
I'll start a new trend.
I literally just speak into my computer's mic.
You know what?
I'm
For
using my
someone that's
laptop's
not
mic.
talking into a headset, it actually doesn't sound that bad. I
Yeah, you
will-
actually sound pretty good.
I've used
I
my
will say.
laptop.
I don't want to
mic
buy a
the
headset.
entire time.
Well, it helps that there's no random external noises going on in the
Yeah.
house.
Yeah.
Like when Nobod's like hacking someone's internet connection and you can hear the birds in the background, cars driving by, and
It sounds like
mysterious
butts.
sound of breaking glass behind him as some homeless person tried to murder him.
Or be like Webwave being a McDonald's and you hear somebody saying, "Well, my French fries," in the background. Little kids crying.
Well, Doug, you did a podcast
that's ever
with him at a
happened, but I can
Starbucks,
imagine
right?
it.
What about a podcast in Starbucks?
Didn't you do like a one-on-one podcast with him, like in a Starbucks or something?
Oh, that's right. That he was in a Starbucks for that. I forgot.
Oh,
about
wow.
that.
You had to like
I-
press on and off of the mic.
I was trying to block that memory out from.
Hey, that was a
from
good
my
one.
head.
That was deeply personal.
I suppose so. I never listened to it. I try not to listen to these podcasts because I can't stand the way I sound in recordings.
That's
So
the secret of most voice people is that they hardly ever hear their own work.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I do this thing on the internet and people log on to hear me talk, but I don't want anything to do with it. I just talk.
Well, the reason why I don't is because I know I'll be overly critical of everything I do when it comes to production, sound design, and production, and it would just I will hear my mistakes, and it will make me fucking crazy.
Well, don't you have to
OCD much?
listen to edit this?
Well, no, there's a trick to that. When you learn to mix tracks together, and Nobot will admit this, you basically hear points, and then what you do is you read the levels, like you look at the spectrum, and you can tell where there's errors. When you combine tracks together, before you do a complete mix down, which is kind of like just mishmashing them all together, you can look at each track, and as you line them up, you'll see who's talking in each individual track, and you can say, okay, here's an issue here, here's an issue here. Just by doing this over and over again, you learn where you could just look at the spectrum and say, okay, that's not the talking, that's a click, or that's a beep, or there's something in the background, and you can always clean it up. There are times where I'll listen to maybe half the podcast, if that. And it's because you just like stop, click, stop, click, stop, click. You just can just read it, like just.
So can you?
Yeah.
So can you put a
FL
filter?
Studio can do it for me.
Yeah.
So can you put a filter over Dark's voice so when he gets the beeps, it all just kind of meshes together? So he just is a robot.
Well, the problem with it is
robot.
it's not. Well, see, that's the thing. The problem with him is it's not individually. It's not. It can't be separated from him because it's all coming down his one track.
As one entity, even on his own audio.
Yeah. So like, what I'll do is, and I actually thought about doing this one time. Wes, because he gets talked about a lot on these podcasts, but it cracks me up. But he
When's the last time he was
Yeah.
here?
I know.
He is the number one.
I don't know,
go-to,
but
it's
every
awesome.
time he does, he gets a major boner for
I'm
it.
sure
He's like,
he's-
you guys were talking about
he's
me.
going to get another raging fucking hard on. But anyway,
Yeah.
he's working on his laptop while he's talking, and he leaves his mic on, so it's click, 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 click.
So he doesn't plug his headphones in.
Well, he has headphones, but I guess he's typing so close to the keyboard, like his head is so close to the keyboard.
Well, it wouldn't matter if he's using his computer mic or whatever. Then he's gonna always pick up everything.
Yeah.
including
So,
everything.
like, what I do is when I look at his track, and you'll just see a bunch of these long, giant lines through the track, and what those are, it's the mouse click, 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 click. And I actually thought about making a song of just those clicks one time.
We should do that.
So-
You know, you make the song and play it
Wait,
when I make that
you
video
make
of me
songs?
smashing this headset.
There you go.
You make songs?
It would
I mean,
be
it's
amazing.
not that hard, no, but just to pull some old track
Hey.
to just
Come on.
remix.
I could do a little Mario.
Don't think you're me now.
medley.
Oh, I remember what I was saying.
What's up?
Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained. I've been drinking without having much to eat. The annoying thing. Has anybody
yeah.
seen that video? It's been going around.
That
of
video?
Jar-
I saw that video.
that video of Jar Jar Binks.
Yes. Oh my God! I
what?
literally had that
Dying.
link up. I was
Oh,
going to send that.
David, pull it up.
I saw that appear in my links today.
David, pull it up.
It made me so happy.
I literally
Like,
had the
he-
link ready to go. I'm
Yeah,
sending
whoever did that, it looks, at least the version of the video I saw, it actually like looks legit. Like
Well,
it's
I thought it
directly
was- it
from
is legit.
the movie.
No, it's
But
it's from
he-
the movie. It's
No,
a deleted
because
scene.
It's
goes-
a mysterious deleted scene.
Yeah, because he like goes over the cliff and then the boat like explodes and he's dead. I'm like, that's amazing. He's dead. That
should've
would have
kept it.
solved all of the problems.
I don't think it would have solved all the problems, but a problem.
Well, all the problems. Jar Jar Binks being annoying fucktard. You the people gonna die? Like, oh, why? Why is here?
I got
you
not
just
hear a
screeched
word
out
you
real
said. Want to repeat that?
No.
Apparently, you liked it like your joke.
The entire thing you just said was like a huge.
just edit that bit out. It wasn't important anyway.
Let's just
We're already
say
talking about it.
Like
We
that
can't.
will segue to something else. Well, maybe here's what you should do.
Headsets.
You should come back, record different dialogue, just like random dialogue, and then give those to whoever edits it, and then just throw them in. So it sounds like
Mr. Fizzle has edits it. Whatever.
I
have a stuttering problem. I can't talk sometimes.
We need to make a T-shirt before all this is done with like a picture of a cartoon version of myself that says Robot Dre.
And you can
Dark
have like a
Robot
big
Dre.
red eye like in Terminator. Yeah.
We need a shirt for each of us.
No, Dark One Droid.
Dark One Droid.
Dark One
That's
Droid.
even better.
Perfect.
God, Dark One Droid. That's
Do you guys see
win right
the
there.
T-shirt that Webwave made of a drawing that I did? He made
Yeah,
a T-shirt. I thought that was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
That was
I can't
good.
believe
Pretty
he did
good
that.
too.
You know,
said he was
that
gonna
was
wear it
that
to
was supposed
RTX.
to be his RTX T-shirt. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he missed RTX.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, you made the shirt. I like when he clearly blew it up from a very small image. It was very pixelated. I was like, dude, you should have asked me. I would have sent you like a huge image so you could put it on the shirt and it's like crisp. Or I would have like done a better drawing.
Oh yeah, we didn't. So now that we have all of our social media going on, those of you might have noticed that we did post a image of the that T. Lee drew for us.
Yes.
The original plan
first
was to draw
podcast
one
one?
for everyone and have like different heads for every person, but I got lazy.
Yeah, so just so everybody kind of knows who you are, that I posted of was me, Nobod, Wubwave, and Chaos Mana, the cartoon versions of all this. That comes because T. Lee is an amazing artist, so thank you for that.
Because I have a lot of time on my hands.
So now you have to draw yourself in the line.
Yeah, that should be your next project, drawing pictures of all of the people in this podcast.
All
that
the
was
people who have ever appeared. So that would be, Potter, Pageman, Caleb.
Feather.
Feather.
SGT.
I miss Feather. I only talked to her once.
Did she only appear in the one podcast?
Oh, it was so much fun. Where does she live anyway? Was she one of those Canadian people?
No, she was an Aussie, wasn't she?
Oh,
Yeah,
she was
she's
Australian.
She's an
So
Aussie.
she was like
You
speaking
were
to you guys at
saying
like
how she
3
was
o'clock in the
down
morning.
in the basement,
That's
or
right.
something like that.
I'll log
sorry,
into the forum thread, and I still
forget about this
can't
type of
see the
stuff.
chat.
I
You
closed
can
out the
bitch
chat,
about anything, can't you?
So I don't have that up anymore.
I don't have a chat box. It's just,
Wow.
the box isn't there.
You
It's
poor thing.
okay.
My life sucks.
I think you'll
No, wait.
suck.
What if this might be it? Which would be hilarious if this was it. Nobod is the only word that is censored by the chat. So if you try to type Nobod, it will get bleeped out.
You can do that.
His name is Nobod, and it can't enter his name because his
You can
name
do
is
that.
censored.
You can set censored words
That
for
would
the
be
chat.
hilarious.
Yeah, you can block words. So I've seen it done before.
We should do
didn't
that.
block users, but that'd be hilarious. That was the only reason why you can't see.
Once again, I'll show my age. There was a time during the AOL era where
Oh God!
What's
not
AOL?
yeah, in the chats, some like if you get a mod to come into the chat, they can actually ban certain words. And so I've seen it before where they banned somebody's screen name, and instead of his screen name, it said poop. So every time he would post a comment or somebody would say his name in the chat, it just said poop, like really big, like poop, poop. So
Well, I used to be an admin on a forum, like a PHBB forum, and you can substitute words. So whenever anyone types in a word, once I typed in like the word one became poop. So everybody, throughout everyone, every person who posted said one got poop.
Is there a way to know that that's going to happen ahead of time, or is it like once you post, it's too late?
it's too late.
Gosh, damn.
Wow. That'd make a
all-
really awkward
all
Elton
pre-
John song.
All
Baby,
previous posts
oh,
were
There's not even a
changed.
preview
Nope.
button like the RT has.
Well, there is a preview. You just won't see it until it's posted.
You can't cuss in the
You can
Club
type in
Penguin
one.
forums. No, you cannot.
This is one of those things that happens behind the scenes, right? So you can't see it until after you hit submit.
Yep.
It makes all sorts of sense. You know, I actually made an AOL account today for my job.
What?
How's that working out for you?
I have to be able to test if someone's having a problem sending an email. So if they're sending it to an AOL account, I have to be able to see what they're saying.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually made an AOL account so that I can send test messages to myself.
My username is my AOL account.
I felt so dirty.
I've had my
really
username since I was 13 years old,
Tejan
and
Lee?
Originally it was Tejan 3000, and then I added Lee when I started using like forums and shit like that.
And then you dropped the 3000.
Yeah,
But because there wasn't 2,999 of them. So
no.
Wow.
I killed them. So
Were they delicious? Did you eat them?
Just like
I
Radius
ate-
54.
It was a lot harder of a challenge than killing the other radiuses.
right.
Radii are tough.
Radii.
The radii.
There's no such thing as a plural radius.
Hey, what do you call 3 and some fraction radii?
What?
Pi.
What?
Are you telling a math joke?
I thought that was about to be a pun or something.
It was a pun math joke.
Have you been
That
eating
was so
paint chips?
bad.
What the fuck?
Sometimes.
No, bud, just go away. Why do we even have you on these things?
I told it wrong. Shut up.
Next
Go-
time, type it
Google
up.
the
print
joke
it out
next time.
Before, yeah, you need
I'm
you
going
need
to.
you need a visual reference for your jokes.
I will.
So,
Yeah.
type
Just
them
turn
like
off your
that.
mic and practice.
Yeah.
And then
I'm
come
sorry
in
for
and that's
picking
it
it.
out.
I just need someone to pick on because I felt like a total idiot all day.
What? Couldn't hear you.
Oh.
I said I.
Oh, that was perfect.
Oh no!
That was wonderful.
You cannot even say sorry to me.
Dark!
This is a sign from the gaming gods that I should never apologize to you for anything. See the light now. I know the error of my ways. What I was saying.
What were you saying? Was there a topic?
Outlet.
Oh my god.
Get all day today with this training that I've been doing.
Got that?
We heard the words training I've been doing.
Yeah. So more training.
buzz,
I've been
buzz.
feeling really stupid. Ergo,
Christ!
I'm gonna be quiet now while you all
Good
talk.
God, man! This
He's
entire
been fully
podcast-
converted to Borg, folks. Assimilation's
He's
complete.
gone.
So
But why?
why not?
I'm taking that I'm gonna smash him myself after this
Does your
podcast is
computer
over.
have an onboard mic?
It does not.
Do you have a webcam of some sort? Like one of those detachable ones?
I have the Xbox Live cam.
That won't work.
No, it has no microphone.
That's
I
weird.
don't
So
have
you have a
microphone.
Bluetooth headset that doesn't have a hardwire option?
Nope.
That's weird.
Your
Yeah, what the fuck was I
life
thinking?
Sucks.
I actually called the power source hoping that, hey, maybe the battery's getting low and this would help, but I was wrong.
I don't think anyone's gonna want to listen to this podcast.
It's the Bleepcast. See, little did we know that's
he's
actually
just
being
cursing.
censored.
That's all he's doing. He's just cursing over there. These are automatic bleeps.
I might need help carrying out the goodness, there's a lot. Your mic has never been so bad that type of chunks. Usually it's just one incident and then it passes.
Yeah, I'm smashing this bitch when this podcast is over.
He said a sentence without a beat.
Oh. Ken's special
Ken's
guest
gonna
can
do
just be him holding out a hammer to you while he's filming.
That'll work.
Brilliant. Freaking genius.
Has Ken ever been on the podcast?
No, that's
he
that's sort of
refuses.
the
He won't even get into
That's
our
the
regular
standing
Skype
joke.
chats. He won't even get into our regular Skype chats. He never even says hi.
No, whoever donates $100 to the phone, you'll get a sentence on the podcast. With
Donate $1,000. We'll give you a shout out.
Yeah, $1,000 because we need to buy a
$1
camera
billion.
pair of shoes.
Hey, Dark, I got a question for you. Do you follow on Twitter? Well, I don't even know if you do Twitter. George
he
Takei.
has accounts.
I don't follow him on Twitter, but I follow him on Facebook.
He is hilarious.
Yeah, I love the shit that he posts.
He just posted. I just put something in the chat. He just posted this to Twitter.
I'm gonna look at that right now then.
He's hilarious. I think he's great. I love him. I think he's a very
Big
good
dick's
sport.
halfway in. One was the original minnow shot. Somebody called that number. And then put them up.
I like my little Loki pick I'm seeing on the Twitch right now.
573-374-1919 for rentals. Call that number now, folks.
Okay, someone's offering to donate $2,000, but they want something good. So Ray, you're gonna have to get naked. I'm sorry. It's $2,000.
Something good. Something good. I will make you an entire album that you can sell.
He said something good.
Hey,
yeah, no one wants your dubstep.
If you said it had to be dubstep, it could be any genre they want.
You can do country bluegrass, Kentucky bluegrass.
I can do that.
We could all make one of those
New Orleans jazz
fireman poster things.
I have to hear what that is.
Well, that's just disturbing. So that's your cousin. Okay, that was just wrong. I'm just gonna shut up now.
What? What happened? I'm scared.
Apparently, that's Ray's cousin that offered to donate the $2,000. So.
Oh.
If it's my cousin, I call bullshit. You don't have that money.
Oh, nice.
Your cousin just wanted to see one of us get naked. Then that's what they wanted.
Wait, it depends on my cousin.
Those pictures.
Well, if you really wanted somebody that would easily get naked for anything under $2, if you wait a little bit, Indy the Renegade will join the podcast shortly. So.
Oh God, yeah. Well, I have a tendency to take my clothes off after I've had a bit to drink, just because it's fun to do. So,
but
they could have gotten away with for free, but $2,000 is the cost now.
Me and Dark were also talking about every 100 likes on Facebook, he'll have to drink a vodka. On the podcast.
Like drink a whole vodka, accidentally the whole thing.
Not accidentally.
I accidentally
Oops, I tripped in his entire bottle of vodka.
A whole vodka. Wow.
Yeah. By that point, I'll have new headphones, and it'll still sound like I'm Cyborg Dark because I'm gonna be so toasted. I won't be able to talk right.
Yeah. What if it is actually him making those bleeping noises? That actually just how he speaks.
It could be me. I really could be a cyborg.
Has anyone actually seen Dark in real life? He could be a robot.
Well, two of the people in this chat have.
Yeah, Ray and Chaos have met him in person, live and in.
Well, they're clearly robots.
I mailed him something. Does that count?
A dead bird is not cool. We told you about this. Quit mailing dead animals to people.
No, it was the BioShock Infinite. God, that was a one-time thing. You do not need to get hung up on that.
You tried like 3 times and failed.
Wait, what?
It was more than 3.
Wait, what? What? I'm missing.
It was way more than 3.
This person here, Nobod, failed using the postal system or whatever the hell he decided to use to get that game to me.
They kept returning it.
It kept getting returned back. I gave him my address.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very easy address.
What was the reason for returning?
Yeah.
They didn't give me a reason. It just came back on my doorstep. I would have believed that Dark just sent it back.
That does sound like something I would do, doesn't it?
Kind of. Just to mess with me. Just to make me feel like I can't use a postal service.
It just happened to arrive at his door whenever he was drunk, so he was like, just give it back.
Like, what? I didn't order anything. Take this shit back. But yeah, I could probably go to the store right now and get a used version of BioShock Infinite for like $19.99 probably. I remember when this was a new game, when Mr. Fusion gave it to you. It's like it took that long for it to get to me. It practically aged to the end of its life.
Exactly how long after it came out did I mail it? What was it, like 2 weeks?
2 weeks.
Jesus.
I was done it within 1 week. My neighbor was done it within 1 week, and that's when I started trying to mail it.
I'm pretty sure
it boggles the mind, doesn't it?
How long did it take before it came back? Was it like a couple days? Or did they just like hand it back right the next
it was
mail
like
pickup?
It was like every 2 days it would come back. And then I had
every
to
2 days, so it didn't.
And then I had to wait the rest of the week to try to send it again.
How many times did you try sending it?
It was probably 4 or 5 times.
it doesn't want to go.
It did not want to go.
Wow.
Get out of here. I used the same box each time, or same package thing. I don't even remember what it was in.
I'm pretty sure that was my favorite game this year.
Really?
Yeah.
The sad thing is, I have not had time to play it. It got to me right as I was starting training for my new job, so it's like
That's
I
like
have no
that's
free
like
time.
literally the worst excuse I've ever heard. That is an awful excuse.
Yeah, because half the people in that training class don't give a
Yeah,
shit.
man.
So.
You should have played it in the class.
Well, there's only there's no Xbox in the class. Otherwise, no, I couldn't do that.
It's not the right kind of
I
class.
take my new job very seriously.
Whoa, who is Basky111 saying Bioshock Infinite isn't good?
That's Ray's cousin.
Come on.
That's the
Cousin.
one
Ray's
that
cousin.
offered $2,000.
You're lucky I can't get in this chat.
Somebody
I
type.
think
Ray's cousin.
Somebody type
That
in
would
that
be
text
hilarious
box.
if it
I'm
was just
shaking
because
my
I
fist.
put that word. Wait. Whoever's in the chat, try to type Nobod's name, including the 0, and see if that
No.
works.
I'm
Zero
gonna
on
try
second
right
now.
now.
We need to
Why did you
take a
did
firm
you
I
stand.
failed. I failed.
Oh, way to go, Ray.
I suck. I'm sorry.
God, she got that wrong. How do you get that
How do you
wrong?
mess that up?
Who does
Handy-handed.
that? Seriously.
Am I really censored?
You had one job to do. Jesus.
Am I
God.
really? You
Okay,
censored me.
it's still Nobod's, and now Nobod's gonna get all nice and happy because his name's all over the chat.
No
No,
buds.
bud.
No bud.
Well,
He's got no buds.
I hope you're proud of yourself,
No
Nobot.
butt.
Oh god.
You know,
Oh my god.
No,
has
it's working.
anybody been there to confirm this?
That he has no butt? I don't know.
Yeah.
No balls. Oh, Ray's on fire tonight.
Oh.
She's
Alright.
on fire.
I want to
Thank you.
to
Sorry, no
comment,
balls.
but I
I'm
don't
just
want to
happy.
sign up.
No balls. Wow.
Rude. Rude. Thank you. Standing up for me. I still don't like your choice of video games.
Wait, who's saying this? Is this Ray's cousin still?
Basky 111.
Yeah, my cousin.
It's her
Ray's
cousin.
cousin, you can go choke on a dick
Ooh,
right now.
Whoa.
Go choke on a dick.
Whoa.
It's not
Holy
exactly a
Karen Carpenter style. All up in
uncommon opinion about how it's not as good as some of the other games.
crap.
I
No.
don't think he wants to.
Just no.
Chaos, you can go choke on Ray's vagina.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Nobod.
Dude,
It was an okay
dude.
game. It was an okay game. It wasn't great.
It was very challenging. They made it really easy,
Don't
but then it could
ruin
be
this
really
for me. I've
challenging.
not played it
Oh
yet.
yeah, I forgot.
It's
you
super
haven't-
awesome.
It's amazing. It's the balls.
The unlockable mode gets really challenging and it's really fun.
And that one part where you have to kill that black dude, that's just fucked up.
Oh,
Why don't I
racist.
remember?
My cousin wants to die, apparently.
You want to
What have we
die.
done?
Oh,
Like the new
Somebody
ASDF
who
movie.
We
died.
don't want you to die because
Why would you let me
like
die?
cut our listener base in half. We can't have that.
Yeah.
Wait, no, we
have,
actually
like,
have
2
11
people that
listeners
listen.
right now, though. So,
What the fuck?
To the 11
happened?
people watching and listening to the stream, thank you.
including
very
us.
Yep. And all of
Including
you,
us.
hurry, go find Ray's cousin and punish
No.
I'm
him
gonna-
or her.
We need to start a team
I'm
protect whatever his name was.
I'm gonna do my little chant. My kid. Okay, what is it? I'm trying to think of a Canadian chant. What's a good Canadian chant?
Boy. No,
Go
no,
Leafs,
it's
go.
something else.
Go Leafs, go. Go Leafs, go.
Oh, wait,
We're
syrup.
basically, it's like an Indian rain dance. We're trying to summon the Canuck spirit into.
All I'm
the
hearing
car.
right now is from South Park, the Terrence and Phillip talking about eating craft dinner.
Oh no.
What are you doing? We're looking for treasure. You're a dick. No, you're a
Your
dick.
ass has cancer. Does this mean I won't be able to fart anymore? No, it means you won't be able to live anymore. Oh.
Oh, hello.
We were making fun of Canadians. when she
Indy,
joined
we
us.
didn't see you there.
Oh, no.
That was random.
That was totally not intentional in the least bit.
Oh. Okay.
Cue the local Canadian.
No,
Welcome to the podcast,
What'd I miss?
Terry.
We
No,
actually summoned
she
her.
just came on to give us a Canadian chant.
Fusion, what did you do?
what did I do? What's
We
going
summoned you using Canadian hocus magic. Shit.
We were
Sure
we
it
were
was one
singing
of you.
we were singing the Canadian theme song, the one that goes, "Oh Canada."
Oh, the
Oh,
theme song.
on? I was singing Bryan Adams. I thought that was going to
From
be
sea
enough.
to shining icicle.
I can't tell if you're trying.
Wow, I can't tell if you're trying to troll or if you're actually trying to actually sing it.
He's
It's a little
actually
bit of
singing
both,
it in
I
the tone
guess.
of Terrence and Phillips. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I leave for half. I
I'm-
leave for half
I'm
a
also
second, and
a
Indy
little
joins
bit
the
drunk,
chat.
so.
Yep.
Oh, hi,
Hi.
Jelly. What's What's
Hello.
going on?
It's
You're
Tejan
never on
Lee.
the podcast.
Tejan
Hey,
Lee.
I don't give a shit.
Hi.
Anyways,
What
are you going on about?
I'm home from work, so yeah, what's going on, guys?
How was the Apple job going? Any interesting
It's
stories?
everything I hate.
It sure is a thing.
Oh no.
It's my goal in life not to be tethered to a cubicle or to a computer screen. I can't do this forever, basically.
So how have
So,
things been
burn
since
it
the
to the
iPad
ground.
Air
Wait.
thing?
What did I do to the iPad?
The iPad Air thing, the new version of it.
Oh,
How's that
actually, it's fine. Actually, it's like the most stable thing that we've released in the past month and a half, and that's saying a lot.
been? Wow. Yeah, because you guys have released a lot of shit in the last month and a
iOS
half.
7 breaks iPhone 4s. If you have an iPhone 4, don't update it because it's not optimized for iOS 7 in the slightest, and
Wow.
our engineers are dumb, so yeah.
I actually read an article about this whole conspiracy of Apple's planned obsolescence. You download the update and bam, your phone's a piece of shit and you have to upgrade.
Well, it's not quite like, yeah, I can see why people see it like that, but in reality, if you think of it this way, we have a server where people access it in order to download the software updates,
What
right? It's
was that?
sitting on a server somewhere. So
Ray
if you
just
think-
like freaked out for a second there. Just talking about
My
Apple
mom
products.
texted me.
Is there a spider?
Oh, okay. I was
No,
talking about Apple
Her
products that
and
make
my
you,
aunt are
like,
downstairs
orgasm.
listening, apparently.
Are they on the stream?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, well, they're not on the chat, but they're on the page
Tell them
listening.
not to
Mom,
scroll
thank
up.
Hi,
for
Ray's
listening, Mom.
family.
Ray's awesome, by the way.
Yeah. Hi, Ray's family. Anyways, to explain
ATL,
Apple
Dirty
again.
South.
Wow. Chaos, I heard that.
Did they
Yes.
catch the whole part where I told Chaos to choke on Ray's vagina?
I didn't even hear that. You said that?
I might have been Robot Dark then.
No,
Jeez,
no, I
sounds
heard
like
that.
Ray's gonna get grounded for the next month and a half. Thanks, Dark.
I'm 22.
Yeah.
I don't like these boys that you're hanging out with.
Come on.
Still at home though. Your parents can
22
still
years
ground
old
you.
is still young enough to be grounded.
Wait, what would be the threshold, Dark?
As long as you're living with your parents, you're never too young to be grounded.
Anyways, I'm gonna keep
So
explaining.
talking
that,
about
but anyways,
Internet Explorer.
yeah.
No, let's not talk about Internet Explorer.
Oh,
Did you guys see that anime?
Have you seen that ad, Dark?
What's going on?
No.
We need
They
to learn
have
how
a
to
new-
keep on to one subject because we're bad at that.
You know what I'm
We're
wondering?
No, they have
here.
a new Internet
kidding.
Explorer anime.
I think it's
character.
awesome.
Seriously? They've
Yeah.
resorted to an anime character
It's
to
their
try
new
and make
mascot.
themselves
It's
cool.
made by the Microsoft Singapore office. But
Oh, fuck that.
well,
Let's face it,
you know
they
what?
are cool
Watch the
now.
video before you judge it. Just not now, because we're on a
I don't
podcast.
want to, because I'm afraid I might like it.
It's the internet. Everything's to
They
like.
have a GIF. No, they turned it into a GIF, like a response GIF, where
God,
it
I
starts
swear.
playing.
This is so distracting. Like, Ray, every so often, just, like, giggles uncontrollably, like she's having an orgasm back over there or something.
And that's
What
all
is-
you ever do. You just
My little
giggle.
sister.
That is your audio file. It's silence and
She's
then
our
giggle.
studio audience.
My little
Leave her
sister
alone.
I
texted,
read-
"Don't let him choke on your badge, Ray."
So your entire family is listening to the stream.
Apparently.
This is like the most listeners we've had ever.
They should come to every group.
Thanks.
Of all time.
This is the
right.
most interaction we've had ever on the podcast.
When we have our first RTX panel, the entire crowd is just going to be Ray's family.
We need to get a t-shirt for Ray that says, "Ask me about my
He
vagina!"
actually said something funny for once. That was actually funny. Moving on.
Bravo,
I
Nobot.
laughed. I
Bravo.
laughed a couple times. I did.
You larfed? I larfed, too.
I get the younger
I'm
crowd
s-
sometimes.
I'm sorry, Indy, what were you saying?
Well, I just released
So
it in the
speaking
chat,
of the
so
Rooster
now
Teeth
it's
website.
pointless.
Oh, well.
Fuck you.
They said you
Oh.
heard that.
Okay. Anyways, so we have there's an activation server where the update is basically held, and on launch day.
Did you hear
we
about the
had
guy,
2 million people
the
try
mayor
to
from
access it
Toronto
at
who
the same
smoked
time.
crack?
So when two people try, if all those people try to download something at the same time, it's bound to fuck up. And
Like Obamacare.
I'm not taking responsible, but Apple sucks, and I work for Apple. So.
I'm hugging my MacBook right now.
You can go to
I'm
hell.
stroking
now.
it. Well, I have never had a problem with my MacBook.
Wait, did you just say you're hugging your MacBook? We have a term for that in America.
Excuse me while I hug my beautiful
It's called
piece of machinery
bestiality.
that can actually run stuff and be upgraded.
Wait, what'd you call it?
Bestiality.
Wait,
But
what?
Apple's not a beast. That's like that's not. No, it's technophilia.
Yeah, there's definitely a word
silly.
for somebody who has sex with technology.
Technophilia. Oh, it's what
I'm
happened.
glad we have someone who's well acquainted enough with technophilia that they know to call it that. So
Well,
Yeah, well,
we got
you
a
know,
technophile.
you should be revealing to us.
The day that I got my Xbox 360, I may or may not have had sex with the remote. Just throw it out there.
How do you spell
The
technophile?
odd thing is, you apparently don't have much sex with it anymore because I sent you a friend request on Xbox like 2 months ago. And you still haven't signed on. So
Gasp.
He's
Man.
never online.
go show that thing some loving, dude.
I will when I get around to playing Bioshock Infinite.
I haven't been on in a while either, but eventually I'm going to try to get back on to play some of the other games, especially all the Halo games.
I finally just
I
bought a
haven't been on
PlayStation 3,
finally.
so I stopped using my Xbox.
When the PlayStation 4 is about to
Yeah.
come out, now's the time you get a PlayStation
right.
3. Well, give it 10 more years and he'll get a PlayStation 4.
Pretty much. That's how I work, dude.
Yeah.
It took me 7 years to buy a PS2. 7 years after the release. That was my DVD player in college.
What day was the PS2 release?
2001. Tuesday in 2001.
On a
It was
Tuesday.
a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday.
Yes, it's very
Well, she did have a 1 in 7 chance of getting that right, so I'm not that impressed.
Exactly.
Well, 1 in 6. They're not going to release a game on a Sunday. Come on. Now.
What day is it? October?
Yeah, you're
It's
right.
football day.
Do they do Saturday releases?
I don't know.
On Xbox Live they do.
I'm too lazy to Google this
I'm
right
gonna
now.
say many moons ago when I was a wee lad that they did-
dinosaurs were still alive then, weren't
Yes,
they?
we were still using flints to start fires. I think video games came out on
Flint and
Saturdays.
Is your dad Fled Flintstone?
No, he's not.
Me.
He's dead. I'm kidding. My
He's
dad's
got a dinosaur dog.
May he
I
rest
wanted
in
to make you
pieces.
Feel bad. I just was trying to make you feel bad. So,
Well, when he does die, make sure that someone eats him so that we don't waste meat.
what is your deal with cannibalism today? What's up?
And having sex
hungry.
with the technology.
And
I've-
yeah, I'm never gonna look at a controller the same way ever again. If that's what you do, God.
Just picture it covered in semen.
Whoa!
kidding.
Not going
Come
to.
on,
I'm-
dude. How are you supposed to play
kidding.
Grand Theft Auto like that? Come on.
Exactly. I would never spooge all over the controller because then it would be sticky, and I hate playing with sticky buttons. That's just no one should have to
That's
endure
what the
that.
towel that you wipe your Cheeto hands on is for.
Cheetos? I don't eat Cheetos. Are you daft?
That's right. You eat like what, a bean and
Yeah,
2
he
potatoes
eats
every day. What?
vegan
Well, that's not
food.
very healthy.
Hummus.
Actually, what do you
Yes.
eat? I know you're huge into organic stuff, but do you have like any certain food alignment?
No.
Is that what
Are
they
you
call
a
it?
lawful
Like
neutral
keto
eater?
game?
Are you a lawful
Like
eater?
D&D?
Are you a
Is there
chaotic
like a
neutral?
alignment? Just like in D&D, like you can be chaotic cannibal or
Chaos.
because
I-
chaotic neutral, chaotic, yeah.
Goodbye.
I tend to eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. Like for lunch, I take a lot of. I have a bunch of like mixed nuts, depending on the
Yeah,
week.
you like
I
nuts.
buy the raw.
Hey,
I do love nuts.
You like nuts in your mouth?
Oh, I love them in my mouth.
What about
Yeah.
fish sticks?
I don't like fish sticks.
Oh God, man, there goes that joke. Anyway, carry on.
I remember
Yeah,
that
the
joke.
joke you're going for.
You ruined everything, Dark.
I know, God.
That's an old joke from South Park anyway. No one would have thought it was funny.
Hey, can I make a comment before I go?
Yes.
No!
No, don't let him talk. Everybody just keep
Fuck up.
talking. Don't let him talk.
Okay, go ahead. We'll give you.
Okay.
I will give you 10 seconds starting now.
I like Chris and
9,
Clancy's butt. There you go.
7. Wow, that was really
Thanks,
fast.
Zach.
That was
Appreciate
interesting.
that. Thank you for being so efficient.
compelling.
Yeah, so usually what I'll eat, I'll have like mixed nuts, and then I'll take an avocado, a couple bananas, and a couple apples, and I'll just munch on that all day.
Munch.
And so lunch is pretty simple, and then the rest of the time it's mostly like organic vegetables, fruits. I eat meat sometimes.
I'm sure you
I
do.
love
I'm
sushi.
pretty sure avocado is the worst food of all
Sushi's
time.
my fave.
Avocado's like the best food of all time. The hell are you talking about?
It's like a superfood, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like
it is
full
a
of
superfood.
antioxidants.
Yeah.
It's like the super fruit.
And it tastes amazing. Like I'll make guacamole, and then I'll like use the guacamole as like mayonnaise or something on a sandwich. So instead of putting condiments on there, I just spread on the guacamole, put a piece of chicken on there,
in the fitness
and eat
world,
that
we
thing.
go over like dietary things, and people are so used to having spreads on their sandwiches, and they say, "Well, I have to have something." No, you don't have to have shit. You eat the turkey,
really don't.
you eat the bread, and you fucking.
Well, you
move
can
on.
skip the bread
But people are
entirely.
s-
Just eat the turkey.
Yeah, well, but some people are so used to the structure of having a spread on the bread with the turkey.
Right.
Well, we tell
It's that
people.
tangy zip of Miracle Whip, y'all.
Yeah, and that stuff is just the devil. So I would tell people, you make some guacamole. All you need is just a little bit of salt, a little bit of lime. That's it. Boom, problem solved. You spread
would
that shit on there.
love my fridge.
Oh, I love chopping up
Because it's a
and,
college kid fridge and it's full of condiments and nothing else.
Oh my. See, I like chopping up heirloom tomatoes in
need a bottle of ketchup,
in the
a bottle
guacamole.
of
Like
mustard.
one heirloom tomato adds so much flavor.
Yeah, I looked and it's like ketchup and hot sauce. Chaos.
Ketchup is mostly sugar.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so that's like a tomato. So there's a tomato in the fridge.
No. Ketchup is not like a tomato. Not at all like a tomato.
I
used to
know,
someone
it's
that
the worst.
That
It's-
actually liked
Congratulations, you have
Furthest from
liquid
tomato
fruit.
you could ever be.
separately.
Liquid
Actually,
fruit.
they've according to recent studies, sugar stimulates the same parts of your brain as cocaine does. Or is it
Hashtag
or is it heroin?
That's not
Maybe it's
surprising in the
both.
least, because dopamine
Yeah.
makes you happy.
Yeah, exactly. It does the whole pleasure center, reward center. So actually, people literally are addicted to sugar. It's actually just as addicting as those narcotic drugs. I'm like, oh shit, that's a problem.
So
That
like
is
the
a problem.
guy at the corner store that gives your like 10-year-old kid candy for like 10
He's a
cents
dealer,
or whatever.
yes.
He's a dealer. He's a gateway
Yep.
drug.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Don't eat those Mike and Ike's, kids. You'll end up doing crack and having a heroin needle out of your
Who
mind by
eats-
Hey
Tuesday.
man, I got these.
Who eats
Snickers
Mike and
for you.
Ike's anyway? Those things are like
Didn't Mike and
gross.
Ike
They
break
are
up?
nasty.
Yeah, I don't really like
Sour
them at all.
Patch Kids is where it was at.
Laffy Taffy. Yes.
Laffy Taffy.
Laffy Taffy silence.
Laffy Taffy is pretty good. I've always been really fond of the sour candies.
You know what I like?
Yes.
Airheads.
They're out of control.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of gummy anything, like gummy worms, gummy bears.
Reese's.
That being said, I can't have too much like artificial, like beyond artificial candy because it just makes me sick after a while.
But
Yeah.
All
you
of
know
it?
the problem with gummy candies, though? I used to love gummy candies, but they make your semen
What?
taste horrible.
Is
Make 'em taste
Whoa.
like-
How would you? When have you tasted your own semen?
Are you aiming
God
up?
damn
What are
it.
you doing?
do tell.
Dear God.
It's like, what the hell's going on at that
Everybody's
house?
reaction.
You are testing the
What are you guys
patient of
doing
Ray's
over there?
parents.
Okay. I imagined he was eating gummy bears with a fellow young homosexual man. and
Why's he gotta be
My
young?
boyfriend.
That was foreplay. Yeah, they just had gummy bears as foreplay, and then
Listen to the
I
indie
guess
dark
I don't-
fan fiction.
I like where your mind goes in.
Obvious
Please
logic.
go on.
50 Shades of Dark.
Flash fic
All
with
keep going,
Darkonedroid.
keep going.
I'd read that. I'd read
I'm
that.
sure
I'd
But
read
you
that.
know how they say, like, if you eat pineapples or strawberries or something like
It
that, it makes your
changes
semen
the-
taste
yeah,
sweet.
uh-huh.
Well, if you eat gummy candy ahead of time, your semen will taste like chemicals.
What would be cool is
Disgusting.
if it changed the color.
Oh my
that would
God.
be awesome. That's some
I would
serious.
genuinely be
awesome
freaked
shit.
out.
I don't know how I'd
That
feel
would be
about
cool.
If it was suddenly red.
I second that motion.
See?
Yeah, if it's suddenly red, that means you need to go to the hospital because you probably have cancer.
Well, not red. I mean, but like if it was like the what do you call it?
Pink.
The neon blue. That'd be pretty badass.
That would be pretty badass,
I
actually.
want to make that
I'm
permanent.
picturing that now.
Glow in the dark.
Can you imagine? Okay, so
I
you
see
get
what you did
you get
there.
somebody pregnant with that, and then their womb glows. Like you can see the thing glowing through the stomach.
And then out
why'd you have
pops
to
an
take it too
Asari
far,
or
man?
something.
Yeah, that's creepy again.
Yeah.
Yes, I took it to the creepy level.
Speak.
Took it too far.
I don't know why this just popped into my head, but has anybody seen these T-shirts? I really want to get one.
Yes.
Where it has the picture of the alien egg sitting there on the ground and with a guy like leaning over it. Then he's got the face hugger on his face, and then he's got a chest burster from his chest, and then there's an alien standing there.
No.
No.
A link,
It's
an
like
image
the
would help.
evolution of mankind, but of the xenomorph. I saw one of those on a YouTube channel. Like, I need that T-shirt.
Have
The whole-
seen that.
The whole something in the womb reminded me of aliens for some reason. I don't know. My brain is weird. Quit
You
judging
really
me.
are dark today, man.
Hey, he hasn't cut out in a while though, so that's pretty good.
Yeah. Not since he
So,
started talking
see-
about semen. He's been on a roll. His headset's been
Yeah,
fine.
His
I
headset
can't
agrees with this.
apologize.
Never mind.
There he goes.
And his headset was
Fuck
drifting
you,
off.
you
and
jinxed
then
it.
It heard itself being talked about, so it was like, what?
It's like, oh yeah, I need to fuck up right now.
That's
That's
why
right.
his headset was just as gay as he is. Really enjoying the conversation.
It'll pay me to kill a fellow homosexual when I smash a brick over this thing. Then.
Yes, Indy doesn't know because she didn't. She joined mid cast, but
Did you know Dark One with Dre is gay?
yeah.
Did you know this?
Did you know this? I mean, we just found this out.
Did you know that?
Dark, why didn't you
Excuse
tell
me. Excuse me while I come out of the closet again.
Now you know.
I'm gonna be that
The more you
disappointed
know.
relative that takes like 3 years to come around and realize that being gay is okay.
Only 3 years? Wow, you're.
That's
Yeah.
some fast acting right there.
I'm from the progressive side of the family. 3 years, that's what you get.
You know that relative that finally they're at the parents' house and they see a picture of you with your now husband and
or
just-
partner.
partner
depending on
just
what you wanna
staring at the
call it.
picture saying, "Who is that? Oh, that's his husband.
That's
I
Adam
didn't
and
know
Steve.
he was gay." It's like, Martha, you were at their wedding.
Martha!
I was?
It's like just take another OxyContin.
Yeah, I sent them a fruit basket.
That's what the fruit basket was for?
Yeah, exactly.
Sounds so symbolic.
I was gonna say it was very symbolic.
That's awesome.
Who else has
yeah,
alcohol?
But no, I've been well informed on.
I've
his
got alcohol.
gayness
Cheers for
well
alcohol.
Cheers
I-
for alcohol.
I just are you reading my mind? I literally just opened my third beer.
It's
You
the
should've
solution
done-
and
you
cause
should've
of
do that
all
thing when
world's
you had
problems.
to open the cork. That was an amazing
It
noise
is.
that you made.
Oh, when I open that bottle of wine?
Yes.
I'm all out of all of my good alcohol. I just have beer left.
Drink that.
Like, I need scotch, and I need wine, and I need bourbon, probably. I mean, a lot
Beer
of
is.
booze.
Oh, actually, while we're on weird topics, we were on weird topics. We were transitioning. I told my my fellow student at my new job, his name is Josh, that I would bring up the topic of hermaphroditic dogs.
Wow.
Do tell.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave on that one. So no, go ahead.
So
Hermaphroditic
there's a
dogs.
story. There's a story behind this. When we went to our orientation training, there was a girl there. Well, okay. First, we all had to kind of stand up and introduce the person that was
Did she
next to
admit to being
us.
a
So we had to
hermaphroditic
do
dog?
that. We had to do this awkward thing where we find out stuff about the other person. There was this
Yeah.
girl who actually had a hermaphroditic dog, and she wound up winning some sort of weird prize for having the most unique thing about herself. So her pet dog is both male and female, and neither male nor female. And we're like, this is an actual
Did she
thing.
bring in proof?
And I have yet to. And I have. She
I don't
did
think
not
she should get a
give
prize
us
until she brings
photographic
in proof.
evidence.
Yeah.
She didn't give us photographic evidence, and then I want to see what a hermaphroditic dog looks
Bluffing.
like. And then I'm thinking, I need to pose this question to all of you people. Do you want to see what a hermaphroditic dog looks like? Because I have not Googled it yet. And I'm kind of afraid what I'm going to
Sure,
see.
post a picture
Well,
or something.
no,
I want to
if
see
you
this.
if you go into that, you'll probably get a whole lot of other random stuff in with what you're actually trying to search.
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Yeah,
Let's
Teach and
do it.
Lee, go
All
ahead.
right, all right,
Google that
let's-
shit.
Oh god.
Let's find out what this thing
No,
looks
Dark,
like.
Dark.
Ditic
My question would be:
Dow.
would either side actually work, or would it just be there?
I don't know. Do I look like a hermaphroditic dog expert to you?
Oh,
answer
that's
that.
so weird.
Oh, hermaphroditic
I
dog.
think
YouTube video.
I think I found something.
She thinks she
Oh,
found
I
something.
don't
man.
know. I'm just looking at animal genitals. Oh, this is so weird.
Be very careful because remember Rule 34.
I found a video.
It could happen.
Oh my god, they show you the parts.
So we'll be playing this video on the
Somebody stream the video.
Oh
They
god.
show you the parts.
Ugh, interesting.
I'm so glad I remembered to bring this up.
This is in my YouTube
Don't mind me. I'm
search
just gonna
now.
go look at some boobs while y'all do this. So.
Ooh, send me some.
Oh, they show you the butt too. That's not a penis.
Yes.
Oh, did
Yes.
you see the boobs that Mr. Fusion linked in the link dump for the last podcast?
That was the wiki, but still, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it had a boob in it. I clicked it.
You know,
Like,
I just well
boob!
because you were leave it up to you. You were talking about nipples on that in that podcast, and I was doing the link dump, and I just said, okay, I'll just type in nipples. Okay, wiki
I was
popped
talking
up.
about third nipples, though. I wasn't talking
Yeah, but
about
you were just
breasts.
generally talking about nipples, and it made it easy for me just to link up generally nipples rather than talking about third nipples. I didn't want to link up third nipples because
You sound like you're like, oh, I had to link this
up
picture.
I was like, God damn it!
just
Here's a
had to.
boob.
Hey guys,
God damn
hey
it.
guys,
That's
Science.
really why we
But
have.
boobs
That's
are-
guys!
what?
In the
Great.
forum thread, Zach and Wes are about
Yes.
to make out.
Okay, let's. All right, where is
Yeah,
this?
the forum thread.
Zach and Wes.
That's
Zach?
exactly why I don't look at that site after 9 o'clock.
There's.
See, this is Wes just trying to get attention for
Yeah,
himself.
that's all it is. He's just trying to get attention. That's it.
You attention whore!
Here
trying
we
to
are
act out,
discussing
Wes.
Wes once again on the podcast.
Oh, we've already talked about him 3 times today.
Yeah,
It's not
this
going
podcast is already a wash. We can mention him as many times as we want. It only counts, per podcast. So go ahead, get it out of your system, Indy.
You know, they had a time to. For this podcast, it should be like time to Wes. How long we can go without messaging him?
Remember,
Good
he's
job,
a mod
guys.
now. He has power.
Dude, when did that happen?
Wes?
Enemy.
That's
He's
right.
an enemy
like
now.
weeks ago.
literally like a week and a half.
He's
ago.
a fucking enemy now.
I know. I
Zach.
logged
bad
on the
guy.
forum thread and
Still,
like, shit.
he's still
He's
Zach.
bad guy
Like, to
Zach.
me, he's still Zach. Like I don't care that he has authority. He's still.
Bad
Wait, you
guy.
said Zatch?
He's
Yes,
Zach.
because that's who
Did
he
you say
was. That's who he was. Is Zach. Before he did the name change.
Zach Bell.
Oh, that's right. That's
Yep.
right. He
Anime?
was.
Good old Zach back in the day.
I'm sorry. I'm suffering from rooster teeth senility. I'm 8 years old on the
You are
site.
old.
Shit, I'm 9 now.
I turn 2 years
2.
old next April.
I-
I've been on the site
like-
for
you're
like
like
5 years, but
grandma.
I've
I
only been
missed
using the
my
site
when I
for a year.
turned 2. I just looked and it was there.
You two are just little youngins. It's so cute.
Well, I don't know if you count if you were gone for a large chunk.
Yeah, how
of it.
long were you gone?
I wasn't completely gone. I didn't have a stable internet connection, so I could only check in every
Did you
few
continue
weeks.
to watch?
Oh wow.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, that counts. I was like, if you just completely stopped and abandoned your account for like 3 years.
No. Like, I wasn't active for almost 3 years, but I still checked in every couple weeks.
Well, I would log in, and I was a sponsor, but I didn't participate too much in the forums for such a long time. So until
That's
Oh yeah,
what
I
was
remained
for
a sponsor,
great deal
from
of it.
the time that I started. I wish they did like the Xbox did, where you got a incremental number that counted up for however many years that you're a subscriber.
yeah.
Like,
They
that'd be
might add
awesome.
stuff like that. As like different stats. Hopefully they'll bring back whether or not someone was online. I definitely remember that. Like there was a little
Yeah.
green square
They
above their icon.
they used to actually come right out and say, this user is online or this
Yeah,
user is offline.
it would say that, but that it would change their icon as well. To if you was like just looking at a page of icons for your friends list or whatever.
Yeah, I think I've mentioned this before. I can't recall though, but I'm really happy that I saw that they're keeping the mod system.
Oh, they're bringing it back. Oh, I was gonna
And they're
ask you guys what
adding
you guys
the-
thought of the little
Because-
snippet that Ben showed.
Oh, it's cool.
I-
It was like it looks really plain.
It looks
That's
responsive.
what I'm gonna say.
Responsive, so I'm
It
very
looks
happy about that.
plain, but it's
It
okay.
looks responsive. I like that.
You know what I
yeah.
mean by
How
that?
do you tell
Indy,
if
we're
it's
gonna dis-
responsive?
Responsive website. You know what I mean by that?
Not
It's
at
a
all.
mobile optimized website. Basically, you have one website that responds to all different devices. So no matter,
Oh, so it automatically sizes itself.
yeah, it's
to
not a
Okay.
specific mobile website. So they don't have to
okay.
build like several different websites. It's also a good response
you
to
meant-
an app. So you don't have to have an OS native app like an Android or a Apple app.
Yeah,
So basically,
special
it's just
Rooster Teeth
yeah,
app.
it's just basically usable for any phone, anything. And it's really hilarious in the comments where everybody's constantly begging for like an Android or a Windows app. I'm like, this solves your problem. You guys just don't seem to understand. This literally solves all your problems. The
They don't
You just
see
need
it
to
like
say
that.
to
though.
listen to this podcast so that you can hear your explanation on why it solves
I
the
know.
problem.
It's just, I keep typing in, like, I keep responding to these people, and I keep getting negative mods because they don't understand what the hell I'm talking about.
The world is full of dumbasses. It's okay.
Did you guys ever see the post I did about redesigning roosterteeth.com? About, like...
Yeah, I
Wait,
did see that.
maybe
I
I
liked that
think
post. That was an
so.
awesome post, dude. I enjoyed seeing someone actually say, "Hey,
What you're doing is
here's
great,
an example
but
of what we
here's
can actually do
slight
with this."
improvements.
Yeah,
So,
because a lot of people bitch, but not a whole lot of people actually say, "Okay, let's suggest something. Let's try and do something about it."
From my experience, people just like to bitch because it gives them something to do. It's
Well,
not. They don't really
that's
have
what
any
you do on the
intention on
internet.
improving anything.
People just like to complain about things, and everybody
Yeah.
I find a lot of the people who've been around for quite a long while, they're just afraid of change, and they think that like the staff is
Hey.
betraying them. Well, not you, but like you've seen people get bitchy and butthurt about it, like Rooster Teeth's changing.
No, they
The
get
staff
really
doesn't invest
butthurt
in
because
us."
they'll say, "I've been on the site since the first
1982.
2 years,
and
and
there's
what I think is a betrayal to the original fan
a
base."
shit ton of elitism on this website. Let's just
Like,
be
it's
honest
Did
about
anyone
that.
see the Did anyone see the post that someone made about the featured user who their last posted journal was nearly identical to a current one, except every word that was Facebook would be replaced with MySpace.
Oh
So,
yeah.
So
yeah.
it was like 4 years ago or whatever, and it was like the
I was
same
still
sort
really
of complaining
active when
journal.
that-
It was except it was MySpace.
Oh, actually, let me tell you. Back in the day, man, like when Facebook was first becoming a thing, and like MySpace was still in its big heyday. Like people would post all like animated gifs all over their Facebook page or their Rooster Teeth pages about how, you know, X amount of people are migrating to Facebook every single day, but this is still the one pure place where where you can find sanctuary. I'm like, the hell is this shit that they're
People
talking
got
about?
really hung up on like kind of the Facebook trends that Rooster Teeth took, which is honestly
and, like,
a good move.
See, here's the thing
Yeah.
about the changes that Rooster Teeth is implementing. They're trying to grow as a company,
Exactly.
and I feel like people don't understand that the motivation behind the changes that they're implementing and what they've been doing as far as their business goes. Like, people have been complaining about the fact that they'll release videos to YouTube first and then the site second quite often, and the reason why they do that is because they want to attract they want to attract more people to come to their business, and the wider avenue is YouTube.
They can let YouTube take the brunt of the web traffic before their website.
I think that's a good strategy as well.
Oh yeah, that too. But it would help. Like at one, there is some things that never end up getting posted, and it's not like one specific video. It's like something that's, say, let's build something might not be on the playlist for the site, but on YouTube it's there. And
You know-
so that does get confusing when you're trying to
Yeah.
follow.
Yeah,
all
I
the
definitely
videos.
understand that.
Yeah, that's, you know, with how much people that do bitch about, you know, Rooster Teeth like losing its identity, trying to be more like Facebook, or first it was trying to be more like MySpace, now trying to be more like Facebook. When the limit on images was lifted, oh my God, you should have heard the outrage.
Wait, what? How can they have outrage
Because
over
it-
that?
Because you could only post 12 images, and if you were a sponsor, you could post 24 images. And when they raised the limit to unlimited, they're like, "Oh, holy shit! Rooster Teeth is never going to be the same again. This is absolutely horrible. You know, what's the point in being a sponsor?" But you know, and every time an update like that happens, you just listen to the same shit over and over and over again. But if you look at what MySpace has become, if you look at Facebook, what it is, you don't see a Facebook Expo every year. But you have RTX that's been going on. Like,
Yeah.
we have
Slowly growing to be too big for
Well,
the Austin Convention Center.
Here's why. Here's the reason why. Bernie and Matt, when they set out to create this show, it was for fun, and then it took a life of its own, and so did the community. The one thing they've always centered this around is none of this works without their community, and they do what they do for the community. Yes, everyone's bitching, posting journals about, well, I remember that my sponsorship was enough, and people pay $20 fucking in a year. You're not that entitled, folks. You need to just chill the fuck out. It's $20.
Actually, it used to be $10 a year.
I remember, but everyone's saying, what? Well, if I pay my sponsorship, I should get no. There, in retail there used to be a super sponsor.
Yeah, different levels of sponsorship.
But the thing is that okay, well now they're advertising and all over the place, blah blah blah. Look, they have 70 people now. They have to pay these salaries, to produce the content that you want now that you've grown accustomed to. They have to have a well-rounded staff there, and
to afford all the equipment and stuff, like what they use to hold and set up the live stream.
Yep.
All that sexy equipment.
I think that we're going to see the huge payoff with like this kind of stuff with immersion. Like the kind of quality that's going to be, the amount of effort that they're putting into that. You're going to see where all that kind of production value goes. Like this is as big as it gets.
They literally have game show, Gauntlet. They have a cartoon, anime style thing that they're slowly branching out into completely individualized shows from the original machinima that they started with.
Yeah.
5 years from now, they're going to have their own TV station.
But to do
5 years from now, no one's going to own a TV. Let's be real. We're going to all have like Hulu
Wait a
Plus.
minute. Whoa. TV? What's that?
Yeah, what's
You
mean that thing?
Oh,
wait.
You don't know? Yeah, that's
I had
from
this
a long
neural
time
uplink
ago.
into my back of my head that I can watch broadcast through. So.
No. It'll be like that Futurama episode, the iPhone, where they stick it.
Shut up and take my money.
Take
Throwing my money at the screen, but nothing's happening.
So, the thing is, with Ruby, which is very popular on Crunchyroll now, so it has a very big
popular on something
anime presence now. All of the things that they do means they have
But it's
to
not
have
an
more
anime. That's the thing.
I know.
Oh, who cares?
But
Who cares?
It's under that category.
Who cares?
But with all of these, these
Dark,
different productions,
what does it have to be an anime?
Japanese.
An anime is from Japan.
Well, I mean, there's Korean anime, there's
Just
Chinese
because
anime.
it's American doesn't mean it's not an anime. It's style. I would say I'm going to say that it's not an anime. I'm going to say it's in the style of an anime because
I would say
they
it's
fit a lot of
stylized,
tropes.
but-
Ruby fits a lot of tropes, and
Every trope.
the tropes that it does fit, it actually bothers
Every
me
cliche.
that they actively went out. I hate cliche in anime because every anime has cliche, and they decided to go do that, and I don't. It's
Yeah,
whatever.
they like
I don't
straight up.
care for it.
They like
Didn't we
straight up.
talk about
admitted to
anime
that.
last week?
Probably, but
yes, we
yeah.
did extensively.
Yeah.
But
like
this,
anime.
this is a nerd-based community that loves gaming, anime, cartoons, and Pokemon, so it's feasible that it will be talked about again and again and again.
Oh, who's playing Pokemon?
But
Oh God, we talked about this last week too. I remember this very clearly.
Dark and I both agree. Fuck Pokemon. We do not play Pokemon.
Why would you say fuck it then? Just say I'm not interested in it. Not fuck that
Because
stupid.
the word fuck it enforces the hatred and disdain for Pokemon.
Then just don't hate
Yeah,
it.
I want to play
Don't
Pokemon.
hate it.
I don't
Hate
hate
is
it.
a
I'm
vile
kidding.
word.
It has no entertainment value for me. I'm sorry.
Sure, that's legit.
Sure.
It's
At
like
least your microphone
similar to
lets you
similar to our
apologize.
discussion
so you guys wanna
that
hear about my
golf
Pokemon
is
then?
not a sport. I mean, it's more of a sport than baseball.
Speaking of apologizing, did anybody notice that Nobod disappeared?
Well, no, he said he was.
Yeah,
He has to leave
he, like,
at
flew the
9
coop, like, forever.
He, like,
for
he said that
something every
he said that
time.
really weird thing and then flew the coop.
Yeah.
Something about
Yeah,
butts.
for the last 3 podcasts, that's been his deadline.
Yeah, he has a cutoff time, so
Yeah.
he has to go 9.
Well, he's got to go to high school tomorrow.
Yeah, see, I thought he was
high
School. It
school.
seems so long
Oh.
ago.
That's a time I don't want to remember.
Oh, what happened, Indy?
Everything. I was a bad kid in high school.
Bad
used to
kid.
beat up people all the
How
time.
bad?
The worst.
She wore the leather
Michael Jackson
jacket.
bad?
Every bad.
She
All
wore the leather
kind of
jacket with the cigarette pack rolled
We're
up.
trying not to offend
I
Ray's
still wear
parents
a
right
leather
now.
jacket.
Oh, they're gone. It's okay.
with Doc Martens.
Yeah, how are you going to manage to offend?
I wear
There
contact
he
lenses,
goes.
actually. Robot.
Am I robot dark
You
again?
turned
Yes, you
robotic
did.
on us.
Yes. What were you saying before you robot?
I was saying, I don't understand why you're worried about offending Ray's parents when I was already talking about chaos choking on Ray's vagina. So
I'm not afraid of offending anyone ever.
I don't think you have any worries there. Okay?
I'm the offensive Canadian.
You have offended me with every word
I
that
think
you've
that's
said.
a really good description of me. So.
Are you the only
I think this is
offensive
a topic
Canadian?
for discussion.
You
Can
and the
Canadians
Toronto
even be
mayor.
offensive?
You guys are the only offensive Canadians.
Yeah.
He's not offensive. All he said was, "I get drunk and fuck it, I smoke crack." So,
doesn't everybody?
he's like, "Nigga got to do what a nigga got to do."
I mean,
sometimes.
we've all
You
smoked
just gotta
crack.
smoke
Let's
crack.
admit it.
I mean,
Is that what-
I've never smoked crack.
No.
I've smoked an electronic cigarette and real
That's
cigarettes, but
that's
not
basically
crack.
the same thing.
I've not
I like electronic
smoked.
cigarettes.
As far as I'm told,
I
it's
have
the
not
same
smoked the actual crack. Haven't smoked it.
thing. You've looked at it.
But
You've done
what
crack?
to it.
No, just not quite in that form.
What's crack in any other form? Smack?
Dot.
No, you filthy
Whack.
casual.
Basky thinks we should
Talking
use
about
the
the
N-word.
cocaine. Getting very personal on this podcast now.
I didn't mean to go that route.
In-
Well, we were about to talk about
We want to
Indy's
hear your
entire high school career,
confessions.
so let's go back to
Well, it's
that.
fine as long as you're not shooting up heroin. Jesus,
No, never got that far.
that's some pretty messed up shit right there.
Yeah, that's like the stupid. That's just stupid.
That's the stupid.
No. That's not as stupid as doing. Did we talk about?
We talked
the
about crocodile. Yes,
drug?
we did.
Yeah.
About what?
That's stupid.
Crocodile.
Designer drugs just don't.
But it's not really a designer drug. It's
It's
more like
not?
just it's like garbage drug.
It's like
Take it-
yeah,
garbage.
it's like a backyard
Is it like
drug.
the equivalent of like huffing gasoline kind of garbage drug?
Okay, here it is. It's like someone took
Kind of. Makes your skin
Oxycontin.
fall
Someone
off.
took Oxycontin and crack cocaine and
Oh,
gasoline
it's spelled weird too.
and made a cheap version of drug. it is like the bottom of the barrel now.
Flesh
Oh, that's right. We
eating
talked about this,
zombie
like,
drug
twice.
maybe in U.S.
Yep.
Yeah.
It started in Russia and it's made its way here. And
Leave it to those Russians to come up with something that eats your flesh away.
T,
The Red
check this
Terror.
out, T. It's
Wait.
cut. It's a drug that's cut with hydrofluoric
My
acid and
tea?
fucking gasoline. Yeah, your
Can I be
T.
Mr. T?
You could be whatever you want,
I like
dude.
it.
You can.
Mr. T.
T
You're
dog,
my new
listen.
best friend.
But seriously,
But you know,
it's
the awesome
it's-
thing about this drug, why I actually kind of like this drug, just for the fact that if you get addicted to it, you're going to be dead within 2
Yeah,
years.
That's
you're dead.
definitely
It's
a
like,
reason
hey,
to like the
you know,
drug.
If you're one of those persons that's going to be a junkie, it means you're not going to be a burden to anybody for very long. So I guess if you're going to become a drug addict, do crocodile and do everyone a favor and kill yourself in 2
F.
years.
Yeah.
F.
I mean,
I think you had a story for me.
Huh?
Were you about,
I
you were
did?
about to explain what the drug does.
No. Basically, it's cut with gasoline and hydrofluoric acid, and people inject that shit into their veins. And so what it's doing is it rots you from the inside out. Literally rots you from the inside out.
So why would anybody want to use it?
Because it's highly addictive.
Stupidity.
Because there's a lot of stupid
it's
kids
cheap.
and a lot of enterprising drug dealers.
So it's like literally like they're telling you, just like your flesh is going to fall off, and they're just like, no, I'm cool with that.
I don't
Yeah.
think they explain it that way.
It's probably not quite like that.
Oh,
And
that
you
shit's
gotta
great.
remember-
Like they're
Starts-
saying
You
that
also
shit's
have to
great, and they're
remember that
honest
you
with
guys-
it.
Isn't going in with the full knowledge at what it does. Like it's just like, oh, it's not that
I
bad. it's
disagree.
just this.
Well, it's also street
I know-
drug,
I-
so it's not like something that you would have learned of in like the anti-drug class in school or whatever. We
Exactly.
had
Don't
like
work
an
anyway.
anti-drug thing
They're
that we
such a
learned.
joke.
But
They're
yeah,
such
like,
a joke.
it's absolutely fucking stupid. But
Actually, I think
Well,
that
I mean,
they've
it's
shown
not
that
stupid,
the
there's-
kids
but
that have
it's
to endure
easier to
those-
be ignorant to a street drug and take it
That's
and
true.
not realize. But I mean, it's easier with something like weed that you know it's like, okay, if I smoke weed, I shouldn't do it, but it's not that bad. Like, you know that the high is going to wear off because
Yeah, it's not
everybody
going
knows
to,
what weed
like,
does. It just makes you
addict you.
happy for a couple hours. But if it's a
That's very
street drug
sad.
and you're a stupid kid, I can see why you take that drug and just not realize the consequences and then have them in your face next day.
that'd be bad.
It's bad. It's really bad.
But that also goes hand in hand with like using common sense. Even when I was younger, I had a measure of common sense, and I wasn't just going to accept a syringe from somebody and say, "Here, shoot this up, you'll feel good." Like it takes a special kind of dumb to do that kind of thing. Even if you're young, it takes a special kind of dumb to just do that.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, seriously. I mean, if you know, peer pressure, whatever. I'm like, seriously, if that's the type of people you're hanging out, you kind of deserve what's coming to you if that's your excuse. Sorry, I'm kind of calloused when it comes to that kind of thing. Like, doesn't matter what your excuse is. You're responsible for your own behavior, and if you're stupid enough to do something like that, then you're stupid enough to deserve the consequences.
It's like teen pregnancy. If you're old enough to have sex, then you're old enough to deal with the consequences. That's how my parents explained it. Basically,
especially now, we're in the era of instant knowledge. You can Google just about anything and know about it. And almost everyone has a smartphone.
Stuff that's generally true, but
true. And even if it's not, you can go to a second website and find out. And everyone has a smartphone in their pocket now. And especially like teenagers, where this is the highest cause, you can easily Google that shit and find out, oh yeah, this isn't something I should be doing. Or like with teen pregnancy, oh I really don't want to get pregnant. Oh, use a condom. Or, you know, there's no excuse for ignorance. Like, there really isn't. You have a Google machine in your pocket. There's no reason why you shouldn't be making uninformed decisions.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So yeah, if you're stupid enough to do it, then fuck you. You deserve it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty much. I mean, I'm trying to think of the best way.
Yeah.
Just That's the. I mean, it's true. I mean, hey, you want to try this drug that's gonna fucking rot you? Sure, why not? Chances are you're not gonna be anybody very productive in society. So yeah.
Yeah, one of those draining resources that winds up, calling unemployment then disability because, you've got some sort of horrible deformity caused from your drug use in younger years, and all the responsible taxpayers have to pay for
and
you.
Then
you're doing everybody a favor by dying.
That person is in line in front of me at the grocery store with a brand new iPhone, brand new pair of Jordans, and buying steaks with their WIC card. Yeah, that sounds about right.
So actually, maybe crocodile's like one of the best things that could have happened.
Remember, it's crocodile with a K, folks. Just so you know.
Yeah, I tried to spell out crocodile drug, and it corrected me.
It's
saving the world from those unemployment-sucking people. Not the ones that are unemployed because they lost their job. I feel for you, but the ones that are unemployed because of their personal choices. Hey, I kind of have a slight disdain for some of the unemployed because I actually am related to several people who use the system. Mm-hmm. I've seen the way it works, and it really pisses me off. Yeah, and it's like, really, it's so easy to use the system. That's the thing that irritates me so badly.
That's because the government has built it to be manipulated.
Yeah, I'm like.
The issue isn't the people who are manipulating it. The issue is the fact that it's that easily manipulated to begin with. It needs to be stronger than that. The welfare systems that are in place just do not work if they facilitate people who are able to take advantage of it. So the issue isn't the people. It's the fact that you're able to manipulate it at all.
Ah, well spoken, Canadian. Well spoken.
The Canadian once again has hit you all up proper, about American politics.
I feel like I've been put in my place.
I took an economics class, and I'm actually kind of good in this stuff.
My hat goes off to your wisdom, Indy.
So she goes high gold.
She's very wise for her age, isn't she, Dark? Very wise.
Very wise.
Well, it's
we
the
could
truth,
all take
though.
A lesson from her.
It's the truth, though. You can't blame it on the people if that system is just made to be manipulated anyway. I mean...
Well, you can blame it on the people that are intentionally manipulating it. I mean... we all have that choice.
What do you expect? I mean, if you can... It's like justifying becoming a drug dealer versus getting a 9-to-5 job. You can make $800 at the end of 2 weeks, and that's your pay for, your shitty job. Or you could make $5,000 a night selling crack. You can see what you go with. Because there's one that gives you an easier advantage, and that's what people want.
You should Mr. Fusion, you should take a page from the avatar that you're using, the main character from Breaking Bad.
That's exactly what I was thinking, especially the way he phrased that sentence.
Baking Bad.
I'm sorry, I haven't really had dinner yet.
He's been talking about food and
I'm a little drunk now. I can't talk right.
No, you're right. I mean, hey, he did it for cancer. Why can't I do it just for my pockets?
Fucking politics.
That's
fucking
what
politics could be fun.
Oh, did I step out at like the best
what?
moment?
No, you really didn't.
Actually,
Who keeps
no.
on... My Skype or something on my computer keeps on going, ba-doom,
That's your-
someone's
that's your
sending messages
Facebook
and I'm
feed.
not seeing them.
Yeah.
You're literally getting the same notifications as I am from Nobod.
Oh. No, bud, the hell are you doing? Shut up.
He's
I'm
gonna
concerned.
add you in a
Go.
post.
Like, it keeps on
Why are
doing
you
it,
friends
though.
with Nobod on
irritating.
there?
I don't
Oh,
know.
Mr. F, we're
Was
friends
it-
now
Yes, we are. On the Facebook.
on the Facebook.
Holy shit, we've almost gone for an hour and a half, guys.
I know.
This night has just
We
flown
have so
by.
much to talk about.
This is what happens when you're having fun.
Exactly.
It's been great. I got to rant about politics for a tiny second there. That was great.
Let me
got
ask.
to show
I'm
you.
curious, Indy. Are you one of those that gets drunk and just starts ranting about politics and with your other friends? Your friends are like, "Just God, shut up. We want."
Well, not quite like that,
We don't
but
care about American healthcare.
actually, yeah, I do that. I love history and I like politics and I'm into economics and nerdy fucking shit like that. I'm lame. I'm sorry. So yeah, it does come up a lot. If I get inebriated, then that type.
You
of
are going to
thing
be
will
the
come
next RTX, right, Indy?
up. Absolutely.
Good. We can all get drunk together and we can have fabulous
Well,
conversations.
can you? Will
Yes.
you be 21 by the next RTX?
I'm going to be 20 at the next RTX,
We will
and I hear that
sneaky
Austin,
booze.
even though it's, I'm told that Austin, even though it's a party town, it's a strict ass
Oh
party
yeah,
town.
they don't fuck around over there.
Yeah, I didn't think so. So, I was hoping I could get like a house with a bunch of people and just host a party
House?
where I could get my older RT friends to grab alcohol and we could just have a thing where we just sit in the house
All
and
you have to
mess
do
around.
is just have a water bottle full of vodka.
Well, that's during the day.
No one will ever know.
Well, that's kind of obvious.
But see,
It's
she's
just
got
the-
two things going for her to be able to
What?
drink downtown on 6th Street. And those are
What?
two things we call boobs. Those go
Yeah.
a long way in that town. I'm not gonna lie.
BEWBS.
They go a long way.
Dude, I flashed
in
my
Austin.
boobs a
Well-
lot, and I didn't get any free drinks.
That's because you didn't
'cause
shave your
you don't
chest
have
before you went
tits.
out. You should have done that.
Well, it depends on
You need
it
to
depends
put
on the
out more.
crowd. If you go to a bear bar
Dude,
and you don't shave your
dude,
chest,
I wish
and
I had
flash your
chest
tits,
No,
Oh,
Dark is
poor
right
thing.
though. If you went to a bear bar, yeah, you would have gotten a few drinks.
I've been offered gigs as a go-go
But you know what? No, that's not true, Dark. Because most bartenders at those bars are actually straight.
Not the ones I go to.
Well, the ones in Austin, I can tell you, because I had a lot of a lot of friends that worked at gay bars in Austin, and oh, is he getting? I was like, hell no, but I get fucking mad tips, so I'm gonna go bartend at that one. Yeah.
Yeah, play it.
Yep. Exactly.
The system is so easily manipulated, isn't it?
We're not talking about politics anymore.
God,
It's a different. It's a
Get your
different
mind
kind
out
of
of the
system.
get your mind out of the gutter. Exactly.
I can't stop it. I
Wait,
can't.
so that's the gutter now?
Yeah, that is the gutter.
Politics is as low as you can go. There's raise badge,
No.
and then there's politics.
No, we could be talking about religion
Yeah.
again. That's as low as it goes.
Oh.
Sorry.
We're not
When
gonna
did you
go that
talk
route.
about religion? Really?
Like
It
5
actually
podcasts
happened. That
ago?
was actually a super passionate podcast.
Right,
No,
you
that
were
was-
there,
that
weren't you,
was-
Indy?
Ripping it right
Was
up.
it educational?
Yeah.
Oh, it was
That was
awesome.
Indy and I we
Lot
had a
of
bonding moment.
podcasts.
Yeah. It was like a life story event. We were talking about like a Dark's
You know,
childhood.
I know
Oh, you know
exactly
what?
what
I've
it was.
listened
We
to
It
that.
were?
started
Oh
as,
god,
it was
I'm glad I
awesome.
was drunk for that. I don't remember.
I do
No,
remember.
you
that.
talked about
started
your
as a
childhood and
chat
like your
about-
mother.
It started
Oh,
about
boy.
a chat about the video games causing kids to do stuff, and
I'm pretty
blaming
sure it grew out of that.
parents. And then it kind of step-laddered from that.
That sounds like something that would happen during our podcast. Sounds legit. I'll go with that. Yeah.
That'll work.
All right, guys. I really have to pee, so we should wrap this thing
Hey,
up.
you can
And I
pee
need to
without us
eat.
wrapping up.
No, I'm got my headphones attached to the charger because I was trying to reduce the amount of interference and it failed
You,
dismally.
you can't bring it with you.
No.
All right, everybody.
I could,
You
but it would sound horrible.
Say goodnight to Autotune Dark because it won't be very long until he's finally gone.
Forever.
Well, it's been fun, folks. It really has.
Yes.
Yeah, it has been. It's been a good podcast.
all of
Hey,
you, we
Ra-
could throw it down
hey,
all.
hey, Indy, thanks for showing up for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, Indy.
Thank you for actually being on a podcast. I'm glad you're back. You should come hang out more often.
I definitely plan to.
We should all hang out more often. Let's
Here
do that.
is the rundown of, in case Indy, I don't know if Indy knows now, but the forum thread has gone social media. So
We have.
Facebook.com/the forum thread, at Twitter @the forum thread.
I followed it.
And
Good job.
there are discussions about taking this to the web. So it looks like TFT is going viral.
Not bad.
So,
I might consider
everyone
going
look
back
out
on
for
Facebook.
a RSS feed and a actual site in the future.
So the
As well
podcast
as
may
a
actually
panel
change
of
a
the-
few things up, like the site name. Maybe I don't know if it's gonna. I mean, it just depends on what everybody decides they want to do. But it looks like we're gonna have some group-based content.
We should call it potato salad.
How about we don't?